Hello and welcome back. So in this class I'm just gonna teach you some more things. Actually, we're just talking about the text styles. So for this purpose I'm actually copying this the whole index.html and pasting there and just typing the old HTML and just saving that. But one thing which I'm just doing here, I'm just removing the bootstrap links from the old HTML, and here I'm just typing, instead of the learn bootstrap with Shoaib Kamal and the cooperation of Joe Paris, I'm just typing the old HTML. Okay, here it should be the same, it has no problem. So what I'm just going to do here in the old HTML, I'm just actually, first of all, I'm just typing, adding a div, or instead of just adding the div, I'm just typing h1, and here I'm just inside the h1 I'm just typing heading. I'm duplicating this and this should be 2 3 4, this should be 2 5. okay, so this is 5, this is 4, this is 3, this is 6. Now save that, and let's just simply copy this one to there. Save that, go to the browser, or before just going to the browser, just open up the bootstrap and open this one which is actually there already. Refresh that one, okay, and go down and just double click and just open the old.html as well. So this is the bootstrap and this is the old style. You can see that there is a lot of difference between the both files, which I just want to show you. The second thing is, oh, this should be the h6. okay, save that, and there this should be h6 because of the clarification of the everything. Refresh that one and that one. You can see that there is a little difference between the both files. But the other thing is pressing enter and adding a block quote. This is another interesting tag of the HTML5. oh, simple HTML, actually not the HTML5, but here inside the block quote, what I'm just gonna type the block quote area. Save that and copy, paste it in the index.html file here. Now save and go to the browser again. Refresh that one. This is a block quote, and refresh that one. This is simple, but here you can see that there is a small grayish line, white gray line here. You can see that this is called the block quote of the bootstrap, and this is a general block quote. So I hope you understood the difference between the both of them. Now the other thing is, we have the interesting class of the bootstrap. For the block quote is adding the class and just typing block quote reverse. Oh, this spelling should be SE. Now save that, go to the browser and refresh that. Now you can see that the block quote is actually starting from the right and ending to the right. So this is the new block quote thing, which is actually not in the general and the basic HTML. So one thing more, I just want to clear you that when you use the bootstrap, you should clear that you're just typing the you're using the HTML5 version. Now refresh that, it's not changing, but when you go deeper in the bootstrap, you have to paste the doc type because this is really necessary. The other thing is, which is actually only in the bootstrap, is when I just go to the heading, and inside the heading I'm just using the small tag, and here I'm just typing head1. Save that and go to the browser and refresh that. Now you can see that the grayish color head1, which is actually just like the subtitle of the heading. So this is the bootstrap. But if I just copy this and paste this in the old HTML, so save that and go to the browser and refresh that one. So nothing new here, this is the same. Actually in the old HTML, the h1 has been overlapped the small, and small is nothing here, but here we can see that the text is small but with the gray color. This is the bootstrap. So now after the block quote, I'm just adding the ABBR tag, which is actually just for the abbreviation of any text. I'm just actually, but before the ABBR I'm just typing P tag, okay, and here I'm just sending the P tag, and before the ABBR tag I'm just typing the UN is, or the UN connects the world to each other. Whatever you type, this is not necessary, but here I'm just cutting the UN and pasting this inside the AVBR because I just want the abbreviation of the UN. So I'm just typing title and just typing United Nation, saving that and just copying this text and pasting the old HTML just after the block quote, saving back and refreshing there. Now you can see that when I just hover the mouse over the UN, now you can see that the United Nation. This is a general way, but I'm just going there and refreshing. Now you can see that there is a line in the UN, bottom of the UN, but when I just hover the mouse I'm getting the text, but not on the text. Okay, the title is bottom of the cursor with a question mark. Okay, but here there isn't any rule. When I just hover the mouse on the text, now you can see that the United Nations is placed on the text, which is actually not the good way, but here it's actually placing bottom of the text, which is perfect. Well, I'm just pressing enter again, and why not I just add the doc type HTML, means the HTML5 version here as well, because HTML5 and HTML are actually the simple HTML when we talk about the bootstrap. Actually, I just want to use the mark tag, which is new in HTML5 element. So I'm just typing here, this is the mark. Save that and copy that, place this in the index.html, which is actually the bootstrap version. So first of all, refreshing the old HTML, so this is the yellow color, which is called the mark tag. But here when I just refresh that, this is not the yellow color, this is just like the white yellow color or the creamy color, which is actually the bootstrap version of the same tag. Well, there is something more about the bootstrap, and specifically the text styles of the bootstrap we'll talk about in the next class. Stay tuned and goodbye.